Well, after a stormy Wednesday, things are a lot quieter today, and tomorrow we're going to see some sunshine, slight drop in dew points, but that steamy air is back for the weekend, and so too will be the chance of storms later in the weekend. Picked up some substantial rainfall here. Several spots in the state picked up more than 3 inches of rain. Normally we see this in one bullseye or a swath, but you can see south central Minnesota, northwest Minnesota, northeast Minnesota, Ely, Bemidji, just some of those areas that really saw some pretty incredible pictures yesterday of flash flooding. Now we've got high pressure moving in. It's going to try to drop the dew points a little bit, but we'll stabilize things. That frontal boundary that was with us the last couple of days has now shifted a little to the south and southeast. We can see northwest winds blowing in. And on that northwest wind is some slightly drier air. Dew points in the upper 50s, much more comfortable for northern Minnesota. Still pretty humid here in southern Minnesota, but not as oppressive as the last couple of days. Dew points aren't quite in the 70s, but more like the upper 60s. So we see highs still warm today, mid 80s. That's very average. Upper 70s in pockets of northern Minnesota. But another thing coming in with that northwest wind is some Canadian wildfire smoke. We're seeing air quality reduced here for much of western, central, northern Minnesota. In the red for a lot of places. That's unhealthy for everybody, and we could very well see our air quality diminish in the Twin Cities too. Pretty much the whole state is under an air quality alert through 11 p.m. tomorrow. You can see some of that smoky haze here on satellite. A little bit of a question of just how bad it'll get here in southern Minnesota. I'm not quite so sure that we'll get into that red category, but it may get into the orange, unhealthy for sensitive groups here by late today. Temperatures tomorrow back mid to upper 80s, really across the state, so still pretty warm. Again, not quite as humid, but that humidity is going to increase again heading into the weekend. We're seeing dew points back into the 70s for Saturday and Sunday, so it's going to be pretty soupy again, along with temperatures getting back closer to 90 degrees both Saturday and Sunday, especially Sunday. Sunday and Monday look quite hot again. Southern Minnesota probably low 90s, dew points in the 70s. That means heat indices back into the mid, maybe upper 90s. But I do think we stay dry here in southern Minnesota. Looks like the storm chances will be mostly northern Minnesota on Saturday, a couple of spotty storms, and then again on Sunday, maybe a storm or two during the day. But the better chance is going to come late Sunday into Sunday night, early Monday. We've got another cool front coming through, so here's 7 p.m. Sunday, storms form and then move across the state here overnight Sunday night. So that looks like the best chance. And then Monday, just hot and humid during the day. That's going to be a slow change behind that front. Another front comes through though Tuesday. That'll bring some more showers, and that one will finally bring a change here of drier air, more comfortable, cooler air too. So dew points will drop from near 70 to the 50s, it looks like, by Wednesday and Thursday. High temperatures, probably only around 80. So a lot more comfortable if you're getting sick of the heat and humidity, which I know a lot of Minnesotans do by late July. Temperatures will go from way above normal over the weekend to some slightly cooler than normal air moving in for midweek next week. So that nice Canadian break from the heat and humidity moves in for probably the middle of next week. But pretty steamy in the meanwhile. Today and tomorrow, again, slightly better with dew points, but still pretty muggy with those dew points in the 60s and heating up again. Saturday and Sunday look great if you're going to be in a lake or by a pool. Upper 80s to low 90s. It's again looking humid again, and then we'll see our chance of storms here in southern Minnesota again Sunday night into early Monday, and then that chance on Tuesday. But the big story next week will be that shift towards a break here of some cooler and drier air finally midweek.